Listen to this latest remix of our favorite bittersweet song. It was created by the same country that defied United States intellectual property laws by breaking multiple international patents on HIV medication, producing their own copies of the drugs for a fraction of the price. Free, universal access for citizens was their mission. The drug industry saw this as an act of war. Brazil saw it as an act of life.
Brazil is fighting for access to drugs to fight AIDS for all its people. This policy has resulted in controversy at international forums. So we've put our case to the world, and we fought for it.
Remixing the art, science, and knowledge of the world's culture is second nature to Brazilians, and now it's government policy.
Muito bom, hein? Tá fechado, tá fechado.
Lawrence Lessig traveled to Brazil in 2004 for inspiration and imagined an alternative global copyright system, Creative Commons.
Creative Commons was born to set culture free. A license that says, I as a musician give you the right to sample my work, take and build, create, remix. And the most important place where that conversation began was here in Brazil. I come from the land where we talk about being free. I come from a land where we are lost. You are our brother in this debate, and you must remind us of what we have lost.
Lessig found an ally in Gilberto Gil, one of the country's most famous musicians, who was also the Minister of Culture. He's devoted his entire life to creating a society based on sharing.
Me pegam para criar em livros, outros me botam em um vestido lindo, cheio de notas musicais, e eu fico morando dentro da música.
We are always finding ways to, give young people opportunities for them to access. O compartilhamento é a própria natureza da criação. Não há criação isolada. Ninguém é um criador sozinho, ninguém cria nada no vácuo. Tudo já vem de alguma coisa que já foi criada antes. É uma cadeia que vai se processando. Com música, com literatura, com cinema que você está fazendo aqui agora. Quantos antes tiveram que botar uma câmera na mão para fazer o que você está fazendo agora?
Olá, eu sou o Marcos.
15 anos e moro aqui na favela da Rocinha.
Olá, galera, como vocês estão vendo? Vou entrar na minha casa agora. Fica aqui olhando essa linda vista. Pra vocês dar uma olhada também como é. Do jeito que eu gosto desse carro.
Desde 80 dentro da Rocinha, já tirei 54 jogos do clássico, através da arte, a arte é a cultura.
The modern sound of Rio is called baile funk, a music created in the city's favelas using samples from around the world. You can listen to this music in two ways. You can count the samples and calculate how much these kids might owe to American corporations. Or you can marvel at a new art form being created based on the universal language of remix in one of the poorest neighborhoods in the world.
agora eu vou zoar.
Às vezes as pessoas falam em funk, pensam em James Brown, em Michael Jackson, em qualquer outra coisa, nunca em um funk carioca. Porque a música foi se transformando, o que ficou foi o nome.
E aí, Fernandão?
Por quê? Porque foi onde fez o caldeirão e misturou todos os... temperou e criou uma nova coisa. Bossa nova, seja do axé, seja da música baiana, e seja do funk, que é a atual música eletrônica brasileira, ela também é espelho da cultura desenvolvida no Brasil de mistura. O que é a novidade? É exatamente você misturar essas coisas que foram feitas. Isso é o futuro da música e da raça humana, cada vez mais.
I heard a story before I came to Rio, that when the first Portuguese bishop arrived in Brazil, the natives were so impressed by the word of God that they ate the bishop in order to digest the power of the Catholic Church.
Perguntei ao homem o que era o direito. Ele me respondeu que era a garantia do exercício da possibilidade. Comia. Só a antropofagia nos une, socialmente, economicamente, filosoficamente. Da Revolução Francesa ao romantismo, a Revolução Bolchevista, a Revolução Surrealista, caminhamos.
From a remixer's point of view, Brazil is leading us into the digital age. Here's a country fighting to overcome a legacy of violence, corruption, and inequality through innovation based on universal access to human knowledge and the freedom to build with it, with a balanced view of intellectual property and its relation to the public domain. What could humanity accomplish if we all played the game like Brazil? What diseases could be cured? What voices might be heard? What songs could we sing? Given the chance, this could be what the whole world would look like. Or the world might look more like this. A completely private, incorporated domain. A world where in order to create, you need to beg permission from those who were powerful enough to lock up the ideas from the last century. Is this where we're headed? Well, not if the Mouse Liberation Front has anything to say about it.
So what's your favorite number?
77.
Okay. So 001 and 2 sevens, and then anybody you add on has to go on after the sevens. And then after that, and nobody knows, no way to break it.
This is how you got, this is what all the MLF members